Alright, real quick, before we get started, new $5 Patreon, and as one of the benefits, a bullet dedicated to the individual. So, Sofa King 77, let's execute us a water jug. 45 ACP, that is one hell of a bullet to have dedicated to an individual. One-handed. Oh god, I got myself wet. You know what, it's still standing. Oh, that second bullet, consider that a good contribution. You know what, let's go ahead, since I have this in my hand already. Damn, this is such a sweet 1911, dude.
What the hell am I eating? This is very, like, the aftertaste tastes like I was sipping on pool water. Man, that is weird. I don't know what that is. But it's so vaguely familiar, and I don't understand. They're very stale. Very stale. Hello there, people of the internet. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. So, today, I'm going to be doing an MRE video. Me and a buddy of mine were talking not too terribly long ago, and we were discussing how I haven't done an MRE video in, like, a long time. And MRE videos are pretty easy to do. So, actually, what has happened is my buddy has some homemade MREs that he made himself using a vacuum sealer or something like that. And he said, here, take these home and make a video on them and review them, and it'll be a good time. So, wow, I haven't been tickled by that Kevin feather in a long time. So I figured I'd go ahead and I'd make a video reviewing this MRE. There's one thing I'm going to say before I do anything. I'm not going to knock him for not having any fire starter in there, because he said he had separate packs of matches to go along with the MREs, and they were in a separate container, so we're not going to have any fire starter in here. Although I always do like whenever you find matches in MREs. This is actually one from an MRE I ate not that long ago, because I just eat MREs and I should definitely start recording that again. But standard pack of matches, got quite a few of them in there. These right here oftentimes come in MREs, so you can manage to start fires. Okay, so I'm going to keep the MRE out of screen for a little while until I actually check it out, because the MRE packaging is transparent and I don't want any spoilers. First thing that we're seeing here is a water bottle. You can never go wrong with having ready available water in your MRE for any occasion. Now, there are MREs that have like water filters and whatnot in them, but if you're in a desert, that's not going to do you very good. We're not going to have much issue here in the state of Florida, but yeah, water bottle. There's that. Alright, we got a pack of crackers. We got, what is this? Oh god, a massive bag of sunflower seeds. This will hold you over for quite some time. How many calories are in this? 160 times 6, so that's about 930 calories, approximately. We have a stick of beef jerky, beef steak. Hell yeah, toss that down. We got a bunch of different drink mixes in here. Crystal Light, looks like citrus flavor, anyone who's a Crystal Light fan. And we got coffee, we got A&W sugar-free, naturally and artificially non-carbonated, low-calorie drink mix. Okay, I have no idea what this is, never heard of it. A&W drink mix. We might have to check this one out, because I've never even heard of this one, and of course it's something that my buddy would have in his MREs. We were discussing last time I saw him how weird of a dude he was. Okay, and another pack of coffee. So 2 packs of coffee and 2 miscellaneous drink mixes. These are actually pretty cool. Anyone who doesn't know what these are, they're like little rags. You put them in water and they expand into a full-on paper towel. We'll check that out here in a little while. We got a bag of Oreos, always nice. I'm actually really looking forward to that. We got a Pop-Tart, which is something that I find in MREs pretty often, especially nowadays. It's just such a good good source of carbohydrates and sugar and everything like that, and they don't really go bad. You can store them basically anything, or in basically anything, including a freaking vacuum sealed bag. Another one of these little tablets that turns into a paper towel. We have an actual paper towel with, it feels like a spoon in here. Paper towel with a spoon, so we do in fact have silverware. We have, what is this? Chicken salad. Hell yeah, that actually sounds really good right now. We have dry and dry premium quality silica gel. Don't eat this one. This is just designed to preserve the food. Fruit snacks. Fantastic. We have fruit snacks, and we have actually a second bottle of water in the event that you need water. And this is the vacuum sealed bag that my buddy kept all this stuff in. So this is actually a fantastic way to store your MRE food. Okay. Yeah, this is all stuff that you can buy from the store. This isn't like an MRE like produced by factory MRE. This is one, like I said, that he put together himself. So I am going to go ahead and categorize these. Okay, so for protein, you have yourself beef stick, chicken salad, lots of protein in that. Carbs, you got yourself pack of crackers right here. Sweets, got yourself Oreo minis and a Pop-Tart. These right here, I'd say this right here is going to be like the bulk of what you're going to have, because there's a lot of calories in this bastard. Like way more calories than you're going to get from any other of these. As a matter of fact, let me figure out how many calories are actually in this pack. Alright, rough approximations, roughly 1,600 calories total in this pack, and half of that is from this massive bag of sunflower seeds. I don't foresee me sitting here munching on that entire pack of sunflower seeds. Okay, so I like the idea that he had water. That's actually a very good idea. He did include silverware, also really good. We got ourselves a paper towel in the event that we need it. I mean, after all, what goes in must come out. Got ourselves these right here. This is actually a really cool idea. Whenever these get wet, they will like expand into an actual paper towel. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and get one wet right now. These are not candy. Do not try eating these. Okay, so I got it wet, and it literally just unraveled itself, and it is just this little paper towel that is now moist. And a million different applications that you can use with this thing. And honestly, that's actually pretty stout, pretty strong. You could save this and reuse it, unlike, you know, just a regular old paper towel. This right here feels like it's made out of some kind of fabric. So this right here might actually potentially be something that you could reuse a couple of times if you have the ability to clean it. How much protein does sunflower seeds have? 6 grams of protein per serving, and there's 6. So 6 times 6 is 6, I believe. So 36 grams of protein in total in this thing. So that's actually a good amount of protein there. How much sodium? Sodium is very important. Carbohydrates, 7 grams. I was expecting sunflower seeds to have more carbohydrates. Sodium, 180 milligrams per serving times 6. So that's roughly 1,200 grams of sodium, maybe 1,100. Okay, well, let's dive in. First off, beef stick. I've actually never had this, so let's give it a try. Normally, whenever I have jerky, it's like jerky that I actually make at home. Never had one of these. This is Jack Link's brand. Not too tough. Good flavor. Very good flavor. As a matter of fact, this is actually pretty decent. It's very peppery, not very salty. It's got some zest to it, but I wouldn't call it spicy. It's got a good beef flavor to it. You can definitely taste that it's beef. Anyone who's ever had like red meat, they can definitely tell that it is absolutely beef. And I can absolutely taste like a smokiness behind it. I'm not sure if that's artificial or not, but it is very good. I'm gonna have another bite here. Alright, up next, chicken salad. We actually already have a spoon inside of this here chicken salad pack, so we have 2 spoons in the event that we, need another spoon. Or if you just don't want to use this one, because this one is so mediocrely small. This is the spoon that if you were out with your buddy and you were like, hey, I have an MRE for us to split, and he's like, alright, sweet, and I have my spoon, here, have a spoon to enjoy your food with, and he's like, Yes. Thank you. Well, I mean, it's better than not having any spoon. So, we actually have ourselves a little can here. And the can, it does seem to be made of metal. It is pretty solid. I know it's made of metal, but a lot of your cans of this size, of this nature, that aren't really meant for long-term canning, they're like a really soft metal, and they're more like a pouch than they are a can. They're like a pouch in can form. But this one seems like a full-on can, so in the event that you have to use this to like purify water, or if you want to use it for like cooking small amounts of food, or let's say that you're like me and you have yourself a bag of rice in your go bag and you need something to cook it in, then hey, this right here you could absolutely cook small amounts of rice in. So you could use this for cooking purposes. Before you do that, I recommend that you stick this thing afire and let any oils or excess plastics or anything like that that might potentially be lining the can, let those burn off before you try cooking with this thing. Alright, open her up. I don't think I've actually ever had this either. I know I've seen it in the store before. Wow, that smells really, really strongly of chicken. Alright, grab our spoon here. This literally just looks like chicken and mayonnaise, and that's exactly what it smells like. Chicken mayonnaise that comes with a couple of crackers, and that's your snack pack. That is what you have. The crackers actually seem like they're pretty decent. They're not like off-brand Ritz crackers like I have seen in little packs like this. They're whole full-size crackers. They're their own ordeal. Alright, chicken salad on the cracker. Just like that. Look at that. That actually looks pretty good. Definitely more than just mayonnaise in this. There's like onion and little bits of some kind of vegetable. Ah, celery. That's what's in here. So it's got little pieces of celery in it. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I just wasn't expecting it. Celery will provide fiber, though, and that can be necessary. We get a grand total of 5 crackers. I think I'd say that would probably be enough for this little package right here of chicken salad. I think it is really good, actually. I know I see these in the store. I might actually grab myself a couple of these because they're convenient. Alright, I can continue to eat that at my leisure. Let's see. Sunflower seeds. Let's go ahead and check these out next. I've had sunflower seeds before. I do like them. So, they tend to be a little on the expensive side, though. So I tend not to get them. But hey, guess what? Now I have myself a little pack of sunflower seeds here. Like I said, I don't foresee me eating this entire package of sunflower seeds for breakfast, but I will at least have some of them. And in a pack like this, they'll last basically indefinitely, unless you like have them out in the rain and sun and whatnot. Yep, those are sunflower seeds. Absolutely. Not bad. Roasted and salted. That's actually pretty decent. This is Nature Garden brand. I like Nature Garden brand because that is good. Welch's Fruit Snacks. Anyone who has not seen Welch's Fruit Snacks before, what rock have you been living under? They're literally just little fruit gummies that you can enjoy anytime you want. Pull that off. There, hold on. There we go. Little gummies in the shape of whatever flavor it is that they are. Wow, this is a really good pack. I got a bunch of strawberry and a bunch of raspberry and 1 orange. That's a good pack right there. My goodness. I have had other brands of gummies before. Welch's, they're a really good brand, and they don't taste artificial. Like a lot of times when you get these gummies and they're like off-brand or something, and you have like strawberry, it really does taste like an artificial strawberry versus these, which literally taste like you're biting into a strawberry. They are very, very good. I want to figure out what kind of Pop-Tarts these are. My bet, let's see, it's either going to be regular basic strawberry, or, knowing this guy, maybe something extravagant, like some kind of off thing that I won't even be able to recognize. Survey says, oh god, it's some kind of off thing that I won't even recognize. What the hell kind of flavor is that? No idea. Oh, I called it though. I definitely called it. Where's that paper towel at? This is falling apart. Alright. My bet, maybe wild berry, but I'm not certain. Well, let's give it a try here. Oh god, it is just falling into pieces. It is pre-broken up Pop-Tart. You don't even have to worry about breaking it apart. It looks like, the inside looks like how I enjoy my steak. I doubt this is steak flavored. What the hell am I eating? What is that? Wow, it's like so familiar, but also really, wow, that is really strange. I have zero clue what flavor Pop-Tart this is, even after eating it. It tastes like, almost like a pink lemonade cotton candy mix. But it's very chemical-y. Like, this is very, like, the aftertaste tastes like I was sipping on pool water. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. I'm still eating it. Next time I'm at the store, I'm gonna look around and see if I can figure out what flavor Pop-Tart this is. Man, I called that. I said it was either gonna be very basic or some random bullshit that I've never seen before. It turned into random bullshit, and I'm really not surprised about it. Alright, we have our A&W drink here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get a cup to put that in versus one of these bottles of water. I'm gonna keep the bottles of water closed. They're literally just bottles of water. But here in the state of Florida, especially with where I'm at, power goes out regularly and our well operates on electricity. So whenever power goes out, we don't have water. So having some water on standby is definitely helpful. And I have access to water right here, so. Okay, I've got my bullet cup, which is my cup that has a bullet in it. And where is A&W? I'm not sure if this is caffeine free or not. I try to avoid caffeine after I had my stroke last year, because caffeine restricts blood vessels, and I don't want to cause any issues if I can avoid it. But I can at least try this stuff. All right. Okay. It smells vanilla, and the powder is white. Nope, the powder turns black as soon as it hits this thing here. Should I? This smells like. Oh, it smells like root beer. Well, if it's root beer, it's going to be caffeine free. Let's just pour this whole bastard in here and give that a stir. I love root beer. As a matter of fact, I got myself some root beer the other day. It didn't say that water was supposed to be hot whenever I stirred this in there, so I do not have it hot. And this is going to be dense compared to how it would be in a water bottle, because this is less water. But hey, I'm probably still going to enjoy it. And, man, yeah, that is 100% root beer. I recognize that smell, no problem. Alright, it's even frothing at the top a little bit. Let's try that. Yep, that is absolutely root beer. This is just really concentrated root beer. Wow, that is exceptionally sweet. I mean, it's good. It is very good, but it's very flat. Oh, I wish I had one of those carbonators that I could carbonate this thing with, because that would be phenomenal. I mean, we still have some fuzz in there, though. Like you can see on the top of the root beer right there, how there is some fuzz. I don't know how they managed to pull that off, but it's definitely not carbonation. Wow. Ooh, very, very sweet. Alright, let's have us another piece of this mystery Pop-Tart here. Man, that is weird. I don't know what that is. But it's so vaguely familiar, and I don't understand. Alright, last but not least, mini Oreos. If you've never had an Oreo before, then my God, I am sorry. You have my deepest condolences. So mini Oreos, they're literally just Oreos that are mini. And I don't know about you guys, but I love taking the Oreo apart, and I'll like eat the icing, and then I'll eat the actual Oreo itself. But whenever they're mini like this, I don't think the effort is really worth it. Eat the whole Oreo. Yeah, it tastes like an Oreo. It's just mini. Man, that is really good. I haven't had Oreos in a little while. Okay, so how would I rate this? Not gonna knock him for Firestarter, because he did have that separately. Good on protein. As a matter of fact, tons of protein, tons of carbohydrates, and absolutely everything. pack of crackers right here. These look like cheese. I would have said gone with peanut butter because that would have provided even more protein. But hey, that would probably still be pretty good. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and open this up and try a cracker just to figure out whether or not it is cheese or peanut butter. It looks like cheese though, but let's try it. They're very stale. Very stale. But they are in fact cheese. Yep. Alright. I recognize the taste of this really fake cheese that crackers like this use. Yeah, I basically grew up on those. Alright, so good on carbs, good on protein. Not a whole lot of nutrition factor in this. In my emergency food supply, I'll like include a couple of vitamins or something like that. And I always recommend that people do that because a lot of your, what would I call it, your non-perishable food that would normally be in an MRE, a lot of them don't have a whole lot of nutrition factor behind them. We got protein, we got carbs, but that's about it. We got some stuff over here with some sugar, and we got, I don't know, maybe this right here is packed with freaking nutrients, but I very highly doubt that from a Pop-Tart. But I always recommend having some kind of vitamins to go along with whatever it is that you're doing, just so you have that as well with your meal. And although we do have water, big perks for that, and the containers of these water bottles can be very useful. Whenever you run out of water, you can just grab more water with these right here. But I always recommend having water purification tablets or a water filter or something like that. You do find things like that in a lot of MREs, more or less water purification tablets. But one of those tablets will purify a lot more water than what you will get from a water bottle like this. Or, I mean, if you're having an MRE like this, you can have yourself one of those little mini bags of Pool Shock, and man, you can purify a lot of water with that right there. Alright, so lacking vitamins, lacking fire starter, but not gonna hinder him on that, and lacking a way to produce more water in the event that you run out of this water. I like the fact that we have little containers in this that we can use for portable storage, and I like the fact that we have a can that we can use for cooking in the event that we need to. Very useful. We got plenty of shiny stuff in case we gotta make some kind of, what would I call it, signaling device, I suppose. But this right here is definitely, absolutely, 100% a welcome thing to have if you are hungry and do not have access to food. Hell of a lot better than nothing. So, very, very good job on the MRE setup. The one thing that I would suggest, like I said, is some way to make more water and perhaps some vitamin tablets. Very cheap, very easy to package. Yeah, it's not difficult to toss those in there. So, hey folks, thanks for watching. I'm going to eat the rest of this at my leisure and enjoy it because this is actually my breakfast. So, thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate your time. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Description down below has a link to all sorts of stuff. Go check that out, and you guys go off, have yourself a fantastic day. I bet you guys either want to eat an MRE now or are currently eating an MRE while you watch this. Am I right? I bet I am right. Alright, you guys go off, have a fantastic day.
Been a little while since I've done this. Bonnie and Clyde be damned. Poor man's Garrett. It's a shame that bolt action shotguns aren't more mainstream.